Hello Taurus, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you are connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you may have been in a relationship. This could have been in the past. For others of you, this could be a situationship. And for a small portion of you, this could be somebody who you've met, and you know there's a whole lot of love and energy, but no one's really speaking up. For those of you who are new, my method of reading is just slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. I do not channel through any spirit guides. I never have, and I have certain reasons for that. At the end of this reading, I do channel archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel to provide you with some advice based on what comes up today. So you have here 1, 2, 3, 4 cards that are a little bit on the dark side. These are feelings and emotions that are a little bit dark and dreary, but this is your person of interest. However, Taurus, you as well could be feeling this. You are both mirroring each other. You have this energy that is intermingling, and it does not matter what the distance is. Here we have justice, followed by play, love, selfhood, beauty, doubt, illness, wellness, responsibility, and then we have fear under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Taurus, right now, I'm seeing things on a different level. Seeing things differently now. Before, it appeared that everything that I would say and do, you would follow. But the problem is, there was fear when this would take place. Afraid of losing what we had. Walking on eggshells. Not really feeling confident. And I realize now that that was not right on my part. There was a lot of stubbornness. A lot of issues. Things that I've gone through. I realize now that you are someone who I would like to have a second chance with. I would like to make things right. Because before there was not an equal give and take. Before there was not a balance. But now I want to have a better balance in this connection. You kept giving, and I kept taking. But then you just kept giving, and I wouldn't stop taking. Did I give much? No, I didn't. And that's why this was unfair, this connection. The way I would behave, the way I would act in this connection was and still is unfair. I also feel that in this connection that we have, this feeling of friendship, it's huge. With you, I see mischief in your eyes, and I like what I see. You are fun. With you, I feel the sense of youthfulness, vibrance, young love. These emotions, they make me feel young again, vibrant again. I feel like thriving. It is something that nobody else can do for me. It's as if you are the only person that I know that can make me feel this way. And the problem is, because you make me feel this way, it is almost addictive to me. I need to be near you. I want to be near you. Why? Because I love you. I have feelings and emotions for you that are now beyond words. This love is just unconditional. It is true. It is sacred. It is pure. The love that I feel, the feelings that I have for you, they are strong. And this unique perspective, this freshness, this youthful vibrance, it's as if I want to start all over again. But I'm afraid. Because of the things that I have said and done in the past, things really did change. You were and you have been someone who is no longer the same. You've changed. Because of what I did, you have reacted to the actions that I have taken. These actions, there's a sense of defensiveness. You are now more independent, self-sufficient, self-reliant. You don't need me. You don't need anybody. I do feel that in this connection, you are someone who I would like to be with once again, but you are very guarded now. Once bitten, twice as shy. Whatever I did to you has changed your perspective on this connection. You no longer trust me. That is what I feel. Now, this is what it seems to be. But I'm not sure if you really are the same person. A long time ago, I was able to know you, to learn more about you. And I thought I knew you. But because of what I did, because of what has happened, I now know that it all happened and you changed because of me. And this change isn't good. There once was a flame that burned bright, and now that flame, it's extinguished. I want to reignite that flame. How do I do that? I don't know how. I do feel that you are someone who is very beautiful. There's a sense of vibrance and youthfulness, not only youthfulness, but you are one with nature. Not only are you beautiful on the outside, but also on the inside. I see and I feel and I sense so many things from you. I now know this. When I look at you, I notice that you are one with nature, and you are like the brilliant sun that shines. Your personality on the inside, your charm, your beauty, your charisma, your talents, all of that, even your character, it is beautiful. And what's interesting is the way you have this ability of showing me who I am. I also feel that in this connection there are doubts. Doubts whether things may work out or not. What's going to happen? I have doubts now because I know there's a lack of love. There's a lack of trust and faith. There's too many doubts. Should you even be in this connection or should you move on? I understand that. But for me, it's also It's something that depresses me and makes me feel almost sick to my stomach, because now the things that I have said and done to you, they haunt me. Now I'm stuck below the surface of this water, and I have circumstances, I have things that have happened in the past and even currently. They weigh me down, responsibilities, burdens, restrictions, constraints. I want to be with you, but there are other things in my life that are preventing me from doing that and from being that person. I also feel that in this connection there is a sense of a lack of responsibility that existed in the past. I'm not happy for the things that I have done. I have truly messed things up. And I was never really responsible before. I never acted responsibly. But things have changed now. And I want to be that person who can move on. I want to be that person who can take responsibility. Not only responsibility, but all the things that I've done, all the things that I've said. Be accountable for all of that. I want to be that person who can take on those heavy burdens on my shoulders and be able to handle all of that. Because before I was irresponsible and I did not even care. But now things seem to be different. Now I know that it's important for me to move forward in a better way. But to be that person who can actually finally be responsible and not immature. Overall, I am nervous, I'm afraid, and I'm fearful. I know and I feel that in this connection, I'm unworthy of you because I didn't take responsibility when I should have. The things that I've done to you, they haunt me now. And I am nervous, fearful. There's a lack of security. I don't have any confidence anymore. Nor do I have self-esteem. This is what I feel right now, so how is it possible for me to even reach out to you when I feel like this? You may wonder. But this is why I behave the way that I do. I'm nervous around you even if I want to be your best friend. And even if I want to make things right. I'm just nervous. All right. Taurus. So, I do see here a situation that at some point in time, things changed because this person was not very responsible. They were unreliable. They were inconsistent. And it seems here, Taurus, that whatever they did to you, at some point in time, there has been a change. And it's changed you to the point where now you wonder twice. If this person was to come back, you would think about it twice. Because now you do seem to be more defensive. You are a bit on high alert. One of the issues here is this person does want you, but they have way too many doubts. I mean, yeah, they do want to make things right, but they messed up when it comes to responsibility. They also feel that the circumstances that they're in, it is weighing them down. They also doubt that the connection may work out. They also have fear for even approaching you. This is a problem. I don't see a whole lot of confidence in this person. And that's the issue. Even if they have good feelings towards you, there is no use having those good feelings if they do not have the confidence. They do not have the strength. They realize what they've done is wrong. And they truly don't know how to connect with you. This is what I just see here. However, obviously, things do change. Things never remain the same forever. All right. Let's have a look at the beginner's, nope, this is the Lover's Path Tarot. So for those of you who are new, the first set of cards I just read, that was in the current status, that is the current status, sorry, not was. That is the current status, that is the feelings and emotions your person of interest has right now. This deck, I like to have a look into the past. So here I look into the connection where things were once upon a time, they were going great, they were wonderful. However, then things just changed and everything just went downhill from there. So what happened? Why did it happen? Hopefully this will provide you with some sense of closure. This could be for those of you who dealt with this person on a very deep level and you now wonder, why did they ghost you? Some of you may have been ghosted. Okay, 2. Being prompted to look at 2. Typically I just pick 1. And here we have 2. You may have been ghosted. There may be a lack of closure. This person may have just faded. They may have discontinued the amount of communication that they had with you. So perhaps they used to message you a lot and now it's just like once a week, once a month, and you wonder what happened. Maybe they're not messaging you at all, completely. Crickets. They're just not telling you what's on their mind. This is something that happened in the past. Like I said, the first set of cards, that is the current status. So we have here the Queen of Arrows, followed by Illusion and Strength. Please keep in mind, these cards I do read in the reverse. Okay. Let's have a look. The Queen of Arrows here, it talks about how this may symbolize loss or wounds in this connection. Despite good intentions, sharp words were spoken that wounded people and individuals that affected this relationship. It also talks about how there may have been psychological or emotional manipulation. It talks about how this person felt that you were very brilliant, very honest, and you had a lot of wisdom. But this person appeared to not have wisdom when it comes to matters of the heart. They did not have a lot of knowledge. Also, this person may have been, there's 2 things with this card. They may have been the one who was psychologically and emotionally manipulating you, or Taurus, your person of interest was feeling that you were the one who was psychologically or emotionally manipulative. They may have told you this. Mostly, they would not. The majority of the time, people do not talk to somebody else and tell them this. They just kind of fade away. They just kind of disappear, and they don't want to create a scene. Here we also have Illusion. Let's have a look at Illusion. All right. So with the Illusion card, it does talk about how there was a sense, and there is a sense of delusion, deception, discomfort with emotions or relationships. Why? Because there was a lack of satisfaction. There was confusion by illusions that may or may not be real. Intense emotions. Was this love even real? So here, at some point in time, Taurus, your person of interest actually felt this towards you. They felt that the love that you were giving, was it even real? Or was it just fake? They had intense emotions, no doubt. But they were feeling uncomfortable with their own emotions and relationships and a lack of satisfaction. Why? Because they did not feel that this was true love. Now, this may have been true love from your side, but they did not feel it that way. They did not realize that it was. Now, currently, in the first set of cards, you did have love, right? So they now do love you, and they realize this is love. But it's almost like they messed it up so much, they don't even know how to move forward. We also have here strength. Let's have a look. Here it talks about feeling insecure and even fearful. There you go. The scattering of energies, creating discord to weaken others. Now remember, you did have the fear card, didn't you? Under the bottom of the deck there, right there. The fear card under the bottom of the deck, the overarching theme before it was right there. Now you have this, again, under the bottom of the deck. This person that you were dealing with, there's an issue here. There's a lack of courage. There was a lack of strength. There was a lack of leadership and a lack of confidence. Now, why is this a problem? Because what I'm getting... can't get irritated. What I'm getting slightly upset about is the fact that there was fear back then and there's still fear now. What will it take, Crosswatcher, for you not to be fearful? Oh my goodness. The problem here is, Taurus, it doesn't matter whether they are with you, whether they are with somebody else. This behavior and this mindset is going to stay until they do something about it. Crosswatcher, you gotta change. Otherwise, you will be missing out on opportunities in life. You have to take those risks. Even if you are afraid, what's the worst that's going to happen? You're going to learn about love, get heartbroken, but then you're stronger. You may not think it, but you will know what you want and what you don't want. We have a situation here where things have gotten worse. Nothing has improved. This sense of energy that has been scattered, this person has been, to you, Taurus, back then, they were creating discord to weaken others. They were creating and dealing with other things that may not have been relevant or even important in any way, shape, or form in this connection, but they were trying to basically distract one from what actually was an issue. And when somebody distracts somebody, then the attention is somewhere else. This is what this person was trying to do. Maybe this is where that manipulation comes in from. They were trying to manipulate the situation to make themselves feel safe and secure, make themselves have that courage, that strength. I'm seeing those words. So what I'm seeing here is when they were at a distance and they were in power, this is how they felt that they were on top because they kept their distance from you. It made them feel very strong. The problem is, in love, you gotta be vulnerable, right? This person could not and they did not want to do that because they truly just feared the connection itself. And this may be a very intense connection. It could be that they're like this with everybody. It could also be that they are just like this with you. It could be that you are a very strong spiritual connection. Both of you, maybe a twin flame, soulmate, karmic partner connection. And that's why they weren't able to be that person that you may have imagined them to be. I mean, the fact that you got that under the bottom of the deck, both of them, fear and strength, it does show me that this person does not have the strength. They're very nervous. They're not a leader. They're not confident. They don't have the strength. And if that happened in the past, and if you still got that in the current set of cards, which you did, there's no change. Which means it's going to take a lot of time for this person to actually change. And if they don't change, then what's going to happen, Crosswatcher, is going to be a repetitive cycle over and over again. Same thing. Whether it's with Taurus, whether it's with somebody else, this is a part of your behavior and a part of your nature now. You have to change that in order to have happiness, in order to find and believe in relationships. You can't be like this. And if you feel that there is an underlying reason why, maybe your parents went through this, maybe somebody that you love was hurt, then you need to talk to somebody who's a professional, maybe even a friend, but you need to get that off your chest and think in a more positive way how others are able to cope and deal with that. You need to also be that person. The majority of this message is for the cross watcher, but Taurus, this may also be you. All right. There you have it. We have here the Fool card. So this is the Beginner's Tarot. And what I like to do with this is have a look at any sort of actions, any plans, any intentions your person of interest may have towards you in the coming future. All right. Wow. Very nice. Love it. You got some good cards here. 3 of them not so happy, but we have here the Fool card and we have 8 of Wands. Now, this does talk about progress, which is really good. We have here the Fool card. Your person of interest is definitely immature, okay? That's part of the reason why they are so insecure, because they do not have that wisdom. Now, it could be that they're immature, it doesn't matter what age, but it could also be that they're not just immature, they're simply just inexperienced. So there's 1 or 2 of these things, or maybe both of them. Either way, this is somebody who has a personality that is very, I'm getting rash, abrupt, and not only that, but they have a way of rushing into things. So they take action first and think later. Okay. I also saw the word brash, but I never even used that word in my life. I just looked it up. So yeah, brash. This person is brash, self-assertive in a rude, noisy, or overbearing way. I guess maybe once in a while they may be like that. Not all the time, but that's something that I'm just seeing in my mind's eye. I saw that word. So that's what that means. And it's interesting how this person, they take action first, think later. The problem is if you're with this person, they will rush into the connection simply for the sake of rushing. The issue here is when you are in that type of relationship, it can finish as soon as it had started, and that's a problem. Here we also have the 4 of Swords. Yes, they have a problem. They are worried, they are upset, and they are trying to heal from the pain, the suffering, the heartbreak that they themselves have gone through and what they put you through. So there's going to be a time period when there's a whole lot of just quietness, crickets, not really talking to anybody. Now, because they're not really talking to anybody, they really want this distance. Also, we have here the Hanged Man. So not only are they keeping their distance and trying to recuperate, rejuvenate, they are trying to make sense of the things that have happened, but also simply trying to heal emotionally. Now, we also have here with the Hanged Man, not only are they doing that, but they're also sitting and waiting and thinking, right? What is my Taurus going to do next? Will Taurus reach out to me? Are you supposed to, Taurus? Some of you may, some of you may not. I would recommend to take a step back and let this person reach out to you. Let them mature a little bit. Let them feel that there is no sense in fear, because if you have fear, you will not have any progress, right? Right after that, yes, they are waiting, but they're also thinking and contemplating over things that have happened in the past. We have here lies and betrayal. Things that have happened in the dark, in the shadows that lurk, that need to be brought into the sunlight, where the truth is exposed. That has not happened. Hopefully it will one day, but this is something that's on their mind. So I do see that this person was not 100% truthful with you. There is a sense of betrayal in this connection. There's a sense of heartbreak, hurt, pain. I'm seeing those words, hurt and pain and heartbreak, heartbroken, I'm seeing. Whew. Yeah. So the problem right now is, yes, this person has the intention of being with you. The problem is they don't know how, because they feel that they're a big screw up in life. Okay? You need to also understand you're dealing with somebody who's very immature. They do not have any sort of power in the sense they don't feel good enough. They don't feel strong enough Here we also have the sense that certain things were happening in secret, right? Trickster behavior. This could have been anything, cheating even. And this person now realizes that this is what they've done, but they do want to have that second chance to make things right. They just don't know how to do it. And they're waiting to see, what is your reaction going to be? The overall arching theme is the 8 of Wands. With the 8 of Wands, it does talk about how in this connection, your person of interest does want to reach out to you. They are going to reach out to you. If the majority of the reading here, Taurus, is resonating with you, then most likely this is going to happen. Here we have the 8 of Wands, and it does talk about how this person wants to reach out to you. This literally could be, meeting up with you. It could be a phone call. It could be any form of communication, texting, right? Emailing. It could be anything. I'm seeing social media, so connecting through social media as well. So if you want this person to communicate with you, Taurus, unblock this person so that they can actually communicate with you, because some of you actually forget sometimes that you have blocked this individual and they're trying to get hold of you. All right. So if you really do want this, go over the type of platforms that you have and see if you have blocked this individual. Just unblock them. And at the very least, if and when they want to reach out to you, you will get that message from them. All right. Interesting. Let's have a look at what the angels have to say about this. Just going to do a quick prayer. Here we have, if you believe, followed by take action. And we have opportunity. Listen to your intuition. Romance. No need to worry. Abundance. Ask for help from others. Okay. So, first card's the strongest here. We have if you believe. Some of you may still believe that things are going to work out. You know that this is just a phase. This is just a time where maybe the both of you need a little bit of separation. But there is a sense of belief here that, things are going to work out. It is important for those of you that want this to work out that you actually believe in it. This is not for those of you who have not heard of this person or from this person like in years, right? There's some people that have written in the comments where they have not heard from this person in 15, 20 years, and they're still waiting for this individual. That's not logical. That is not practical anymore, because that person clearly has moved on. Even if they love you, they have moved on. Because they may be in love with you, but they are loving someone else. And that is, for them, right now, something that makes them feel comfortable. So it is important to have that belief, but also to be very practical and be logical about this type of connection. We also have here, take action. Because why? There is going to be an opportunity in the coming future, and you will be able to take action according to that opportunity. That opportunity most likely will be to connect with this person. We also have here, listen to your intuition. So certain things you're going to be receiving in terms of messages. This could be from the angels. It could be from the source itself, who is God. It could be also just your higher intuitive self. That is your soul telling you what to do, because your soul is much more older and wiser. So listen to it. That is your intuition. It has been there, done that many lifetimes. So this is a voice sometimes that you can hear in your head. Typically, it's a very calm and nice voice. You'll know what voice that is. Sometimes you can hear negative and well, hopefully not demonic voices, but if you feel that you do have any sort of negative energy around you, I do have packages that get rid of negative energy. Please have a look at my website, www.asnointia.com. Go to the rates and packages section. One is called the Chakra Checkup Package, where I do a personalized reading to help you get rid of these negative energies. And I tell you what you have and how many you have in your home, around your aura, and inside of your body, which are your chakra centers. And if some of you are just wanting something very generic, I do have a self-help guide. That is the Holy Light package. And it's important to get rid of these negative energies in order to bring in positive energy into your life. Now here, when you do listen to your intuition, you are going to be taking some chances, maybe making a choice in the coming future. Here we have a discovery and a realization that this is a spiritually based romantic connection. This person's going to realize this, and so are you. It's almost as if you're both going to have a spiritual awakening. You're going to appreciate each other more, but the intensity of this connection is just going to go right up. It really works just like that. This is for those of you who may be twin flames, soulmates, karmic partners, past life spiritual connections. I have on my other channel, Asnointia Audio. The videos are absolutely free. Please have a look at the playlist that I have for spiritual connections, because I have a lot of information regarding that. And for those of you that may feel that you need, a sense of closure, more information regarding this crazy situation, I do past life readings. Have a look again at my website, and you can place an order. Please read the description to know what you're going to expect. Now, not only that, but if you do place the order, if there is no availability, send me an email and I'll put you on the waiting list. This is a past life spiritual connection. That's why it's very difficult to let go of this person. And that's also why some of you may be obsessing over this person. You may feel their energy and they may feel yours. Different times of the day, your dreams may just be in sync. It's the weirdest type of situation that occurs, and it is very strong. It is really unique, but it's very powerful. The only thing with this type of connection is that it is so strong, it makes you reevaluate your life and the way you view the world and love. So it's huge. This is a huge kind of understanding. It's like your mind just all of a sudden opens up to a bunch of things that you never even realized that were important before. Here we also have, there's no need to worry. So many of you are worried about that opportunity and about how to take that action. The angels here are telling you, please don't worry about it. Also, when you do worry, you are attracting negative energies. We also have here abundance. So this is really wonderful. You have two cards very close to each other here, abundance as well as opportunity. So there's going to be an opportunity and you are going to receive abundance because of this. The abundance could be literally, it could be money. It could be love. It could be a promise. Here we have ask for help from others, the overall arching theme. So some of you have been struggling. Some of you may have wanted to talk to somebody about the situation that you're in. And it is important for you to connect with some people, 2, 3 maximum. This could be your friends, your family members, somebody that you know that truly loves you, that is wise, and that also is not jealous, right? Some people that do love you, they can still be jealous, which is kind of weird. I don't get that, but yeah, I mean, myself, personally, I have cousins. They love me, but if something good happens, they get jealous and I can tell. So why would I go and talk to them about anything? I don't. I keep very much to myself nowadays. Even for the past like 24, 25 years now. That's just the way my life is. So this is also why I created those packages for getting rid of negative energies, because when you are with negative people, their negativity can jump onto you if at one moment you are weak in terms of your worries, depression, sadness, anxiety, all of that kind of stuff, stress. It attracts it. So it's important for you to be around positive people that have a positive impact on you, that are wise, that will give you the proper advice that you need. And there's no harm in talking about it because that's what the angels are telling you to do here. Now, what's interesting is when you do this, you are going to be receiving advice and messages from those people too. And it seems like something's going to happen and it's going to make sense to you. That's the only reason why this card would show up. So you're going to ask for help from others and the answers will be given to you intuitively. So do listen to your intuition when you ask for help from others. Guys, this is a really good reading. I'm very happy that it does seem quite positive. If the majority of the reading is resonating, then yes, this is going to most likely come to fruition. Remember, this is a general love reading. There's many of you guys out there, right? Please understand that it's not going to resonate for everybody. It's just what the general mass of the people, what it is that's in their hearts, in their minds, the energy that's around them, that's what I pick up on. All right. It's almost like this. It's like I'm a device and I have antennas, which is weird but yeah. So I'm a device and I have antennas, and the strongest signal is what I feel and I see. If some signals are weak, that means that there's people out there that do feel that, but I'm just not picking up on that. The signals that are the strongest, which is the average, that is what I'm picking up on. So just to, make you understand, that's kind of how it works. So for some of you, yes, it may have resonated. For others of you, if it does not, do accept and do think about the things that I've talked about. If it resonates with you, that's fine. If certain parts don't, you can obviously discard the rest, but certain messages may have also been meant for you. Take it as it resonates, right? Don't take it 100%, just literally, because like I said, it's not a personalized reading. Taurus, that is your reading. Please let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. And thank you so much for tuning in and supporting the channel. You all take care, stay safe, and I will see you guys again. Bye now.